Hi people, this is Mo again at Mojo Treasures, and I just wanted to share some of the new things that I've been playing with. I saw the nicest tutorial the other day on taking a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and we're going to go find the name of the lady because I want to make sure and give her credit for it, that she showed us this tutorial on how to make these envelopes. But picture this, for example, because I've already changed the style of it. I've already changed different things that you could do to it. And I gave her a little note and said, do you mind if I borrow your ideas? She says, no, I'm looking forward to see the video. Okay, so here we go. This is for, once again, to show off some of the different things I did with my favorite Sizzix dies, and then also a new little thing that you guys can make and try them some different ways. Okay, so this one is with the beautiful fab scraps. I got all my stuff from Blue Moon Scrapbooking with the exception of this flower, which is I Am Roses, and one leaf from Carla. And then my May Art seam binding, but this is fab scraps, and this is the first envelope. Okay, so we have used the Tim Holtz die cut. We've made some more of his little flowers, and I wanted this one not to be quite as bunched up as my hydrangeas, where I wanted it to look more like a rose, to go with the rose. And so then you open it up, and here is your first pocket. And in here, I'll show you the dies that I did for this one. This one's Sizzix also, and just some of my stuff that I had in my stash. But I embossed it with that beautiful folder that we got from Tim Holtz's new one, which I'll show you that in a second too. So there's pocket 1, and then pocket 2. Isn't this just fun? And so then you have another little pocket to tuck a note in or whatever. And then the difference with mine is I made extra pockets, for example, that you can stuff stuff in there, plus you would still have a pocket in here. And we'll show you that later, okay? So that's our first one. And then our second one is I used the Tim Holtz one for the flowers again, and used some of the Carla's Arena Bling, or the Bling Bling. But what was I going to just tell you? Oh yeah, so I just wanted to show you this, but it's the same idea, just done a different way. Now in the pocket on this one, I just tied the ribbons up at the top, so it like went with the flower. And then in here, I took another piece of paper, one of the stacks from Kaiser Craft that I got at Blue Moon also, and turn it into a little tiny pocket that also pulls out, and it also has the little places that you can tuck stuff and tuck stuff. But how fun is this idea? A new way to give somebody a gift card, right? So we have that little pocket there, so that's our next one, and I just dolled it up with some bling. And then the third one, this is the Kaiser Craft paper that I got at Blue Moon, and one of the same, I was on a roll with using my stuff and my bling from my stash. So this is the inside pocket. And on this pocket, I used the embossing folder, that new one from Tim Holtz, and some of the paper on the edge. Just made a small one, so you could take like a little note card in there or whatever. And on the back, I used the new Love These butterflies on the edge, Tim Holtz, brand new, love it, love it. So I got those in there, and I didn't doll them up or anything. I just wanted to show you really briefly what the things you could do. This has to be one of my favorite ones, I just have to say. Use the same embossing folder, but did it in white on purpose. I might come back and do a little bit of embossing powder on top of it. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, so it's just dolled up and loved. In our top pocket, we have one of the Sizzix hearts. We have a place for a note card. Oh, I want to show you that one on the back when I turn it over because it's kind of cute. Another one of my Tim Holtz dies. But anyway, so that one's a pocket there. And then you open it up, and it also has more of the Tim Holtz. I just did them so you could see what you could do on the edge with those embossing folders. Isn't it pretty? You could also tuck it in there as a note card. And then more of the hearts to go with the theme, Cherish. And then we turn it over to the back, and on the back, this was in here actually, but how cute is this idea? On one side I did it as the Valentine with the Cupid and that embossing folder. I'll show you in a second. And on the back I used the embossing folder of a different one, which I don't have it out there, but you get over it. It is Sizzix as well. And then the hanging sign, and I didn't use brads, I just used ribbon to hold it down. So that one tucks into this pocket, and I actually glued it. So it would stay in there because I didn't want to take that one out. So that one just goes in there, and then just so it didn't look like it was just hello standing up there, that's why I did this one at the top, because then it's pretty on both sides. So there's that one. And so I stopped and made all of those, and these were way too much fun to play with. And then just a little key at the bottom just to tie it off, pardon the pun, with a bow. Okay, so now here's what I used. Now you remember I pretty much use the same dies on every single one, or the embossing folder. So this is the one, the Sizzix one that's Tim's new one for Valentine's, was the texture fades. So I used these on the cards I showed you, and this one in the background on the card, and also on the on the big card, yes, and then also on the hearts. Okay, then I used the Spellbinder's Nestabilities of the God, I am having just really going at it here. Yes, with the scalloped edge heart die, and then look at this. Okay, so they kind of look like this because they're all, my desk's a mess right now because I've been playing. But anyways, so you get big all the way down to tiny. But also what I just got, I haven't used it yet, is the new Sizzix one. I took, you know, Scott, when he helps me on the phone, it's like, okay, is it an elongated die? Because I can't see the picture. I said, is it an elongated die or is it a chubby kind? He says, well, they're the chubby kind. But look at these. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. And that one's Sizzix, and this one is Spellbinder's Nestability. So you can see the difference in sizes. So you can go way big on a scrapbook page or little tiny on a card. Okay, and then I also used the new Tim Holtz, the butterfly one, which I showed you, and I don't remember where it is now, so oh well, you'll just have to test your own memory. Yeah, it looks like this. Isn't it pretty? And I didn't take the time to doll it up in any way. I just wanted you to see that that's about the size it is, so it's really good. Okay, so I used that one, and then I've already showed you the texture fades and stuff. I used my beloved flower one. I'm having so much fun with revisiting this now that we have Lindy Stamp Gang in there to spray them instead of me hand painting them, people, with the Tim Holtz Perfect Pearls. Okay, I didn't use that one this time. I did use the clocks, and I did use the hanging sign. And there you go. So you guys have fun. I hope you'll give this a try. Do you want I should show you really quick? I will show you really quick. So you're basically taking... Okay, never mind. I'll show you the next time, because I've already, like, over the thing. Scott will totally have a fit when he sees how... Mo, you're doing it again. Just being your adorable little self. Yak, 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 yak. Okay, bye.